So this one is easy. Rolex or Chikomando?
None of the above. No, Rolex. Without that nyanya mbisi, don't waste my time, man. Fry the eggs with the onion. Don't give me cabbage. Give me an egg with the onion and a chapati. That's it. These fancy things where guys are like nyanya mbisi to drink the stuff. Can't you buy water? What's wrong with you people?
You can't sing either flavors. All of them have to.
Listen, I tell you, Rolex stand what Spotify, which you think you don't know.
Okay.
What are you most excited to experience in your career as you continue to grow?
Right now, I've been thinking about it a lot. Putting together a show.
Nice.
Because I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it's something I've been overthinking. Because even with the last one I put together,
you overthought.
This is actually I don't know, I got away with it. I literally did a whole show of like unreleased music. I don't know, I convinced Sam.
No, that's it.
Because
I always like those shows.
Because I was thinking about it like, no, the songs I have out are old. I don't feel like
they represent you.
Hosting a show on the strength of those. And I'm like, but I have some new music. Sam just gave everything to me. I performed it live, and I think half of it has never even been released.
What?
Up to date. So it's like
forget the cards. Why do you hide the music? You have a lot of music.
Again, overthinking. I overthink. And it's not even like overthinking, because I feel like when you say overthinking, people might take it literally.
Yeah.
But it's the expectation from myself, what I'm supposed to deliver for myself, and from some of the fans. It's like, okay, when I release this, I want this to be available. I want this to be,
Do you feel like that? I know we're off the cards right now. Now I'm just forgive me, guys. I'm sorry. Do you think like that in a way has hindered? Would you say it has hindered where Tucker should be in this thing? Because it's like we all know when you're talking about the top rappers in Uganda, like you're top, right? Do you feel like you just overthinking? Do you feel like it has kind of like stopped you from, being that person that we all see?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because yes, I see that, because clearly at the start of my career and me starting to do music, it was really more on the consistency bit.
Yeah.
I noticed so many of my fans enjoyed that. Okay, yes, this is dope, but then he's giving us this Tuesdays thing where it's like, yes, the music is there, but we get freestyles, we're getting so much content. And now it's like,
you became a businessman.
A bit more calculated.
You became a businessman.
So, but then on the other hand, when I release, it's done the way I want, and I'm satisfied with it. So in a way, I feel like it might be way less than I would have released, but it's done right.
Crucial. I believe it's the question you've been dodging.
I'm out of questions.
I believe it's the ones you've been, because it's done, like.
Okay. How different are you as an artist in Clear Cut versus a solo artist?
Oh, that's easy. In Clear Cut, any Clear Cut song you heard, like until AUG, any Clear Cut song you had before that, I never participated in the chorus. It's like, what's the concept? I came, wrote a verse, and disappeared. That, like my name, I kind of like fell too much in the myth, but I never participated in a chorus. I never helped write a chorus concept. I never helped come up with a concept for a song or whatever.
Really?
Never, nothing.
That's funny, because you had the hooks from a long time ago.
I never did.
What's the song? I'm a big Spell It Right is one of my favorite songs from you.
But Spell It Right is Lyrical G's L-Y-R-I-C.
Still worked.
No, but I'm saying I took Lyrical G's thing. That's why at the end of the song I tell Lyrical G, yo, Lyrical, thanks a lot for roasties.
That was dope.
So, but I literally just took what Lyrical G did and wrote my name. Right? But like I was listening to that the other day, like, wow, rapper. But I never participated in much. Like with Clear Cut, I came, gave you a 16 and disappeared. Came, participated. Oh, you want me to put my voice where? Anytime you heard my voice on a song, on a chorus, they wrote me in.
Okay.
Now, you know, also it was a lot of classes, a lot of conversations and classes with the likes of Anavio and me working with Lillian and Lillian saying, trust that, and them telling me, like my choruses used to be very wordy. That's why even Roasties is like that. It's very wordy. It's like a verse, you know. So they would just tell me, remove all that and say this, you know. So when I started learning those and just listening, Benon was teaching me. It would just be conversations. People would just teach me things, and I started learning better. So now I think all those classes that I took from there, all these classes that I took, all the conversations that we had, have improved who I am. Because the verses I already had. Yeah. The verses I already had, that's fine. We know the Myth can rap his ass off. Perfect. But now with now who I am, I can sit down and write a song. There are a couple of songs that are out there that I have written, and they're chart toppers that are, you know, you know, there's songs that I've written and I'm not on them. It's just a song that I wrote for someone and it's gone. You know, I learned that process. Also, my love for just R&B music and just music as a whole has kind of like helped me. You know, so I think that has improved what I'm doing right now. All right, man. Last question. Are you ready?
Shoot, man.
All right, man. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. What artist in the early hip hop scene 10 years ago would you say had an influence on your style? Early UG hip hop scene, to be specific. It's here, hip hop and UG in the brackets. So you decide.
This is very unfair.
Which way to go?
But this is good because I listen, I don't know how you guys put it together, but when I think about Ugandan hip hop and like my first stages of like taking it in, it was mostly like East Africa radio times. I remember Clear Cut. Yeah. But I remember, most importantly, I remember Spell It Right. I remember Flow Sick, of course, is the Myth. I haven't even listened to it in years, but like that was important because I'd never heard anyone here do it. Of course, lyrical, I'd listened to a bit of lyrical, but yeah, man, this felt a bit more interesting. When I had Clear Cut do it, and sure enough, I followed.
Hey, man, and took that baton and show it. Is this the question you've been ducking? Who put this together?
But this is nothing. It's not nothing. This is a nice closer. What advice would you give your younger self when you were just starting out in your career? Oh,
these are what I've been dodging. What advice would I give my younger self? Man, I was listening to I got a whole collection of like all the Clear Cut stuff, like everything we ever did. I got someone found a folder and said, do you have an external com? And gave me all of this stuff, right? And I was listening and I was like, man, I was not sure about what I was saying. Like these were my words, but I was not sure. So the advice is, oh no, you're doing well. Like even when you say spell it right, like if I rap that again, I would rap it with more, belief behind it. Because I'm like, you said flow sick, of course, it's the Myth. I said it exactly like that. Flow sick, of course, it's the Myth. Well, what am I doing? Do I not believe it? Or, So it was like that. Like, yeah, just, you got it. There was that. There was also the one thing I really wished I could tell my younger self. It's, you know, to understand, and I think it's something that I'm trying to tell the younger guys now. I mean, you and I have had conversations I've had with very many guys who are younger than me, who are just being spaces with. It's yeah, you have the music on lock. Now let's figure out the business. We were talking yesterday, and they said music is more than just about music. And I wish I knew. That's the most simple quote. Music is more than just about music. Like I wish I knew that, because I thought, I'm giving you the music. What more do you want from me? There are mixtapes, there are albums, there are freestyles every day. But then it's like the music is there's a bigger picture to it. You know, so I wish I knew that earlier. But yeah, hey, you live and learn and teach.